Today we are going to talk about a situation which happened in Jiaxi. Do we have a house there, right? Okay. I think you will be interested in this topic today. This issue is about the hot spring water in Jiaxi. Eddie and I will discuss the issue with environmental side, and Judy and Lily will talk about economic side, and then we will end up with our conclusion. Let's get started with Judy.
Hello everyone, my name is Judy. Many people say developing tourism industry is destroying the environment and the government didn't care about the local people. Well, is that true? Is that development really that bad? Let's look at this graph. People like to go Jiaxi for its hot spring and beautiful scenery, especially after Sheshan Tunnel was completed in 2006. The number of the tourists has been a steady upward trend. And in 2014, the number for tourists even reached to almost 4 million people a year. That is an incredible number. And this change also contributes to three things. First, it contributes to creating more employment opportunity. Because of the tourists, many hotels and restaurants was built, and people who live in Jiaxi have become more easier to get a job than before. And second, it contributes to the increasing of the local revenue. As people get jobs, their revenue will increase too. Now people have more ability to make themselves and their children a better life. And third, it contributes to the improvement of basic facilities. To meet the needs of the tourists, more and more facilities was built. It benefits both tourists and local people. In conclusion, the government did care about people, and the development of tourists did make these people a great brand new life. Maybe we should stop blaming the government and try to cherish what we have from now on. And this is my standpoint. Now turn to Eddie to talk about his standpoint.
Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Eddie. I'll represent the environmental standpoint to discuss the hotel issue in Jiaxi with you. And the truth is, there are too many hotels in Jiaxi. In my part, I'll introduce 4 topics. The first one is the situation in Jiaxi now. And the second part and the third part talk about the bad result to in Jiaxi and local people there. The last part is our reflection to this issue. So let's talk about the situation in Jiaxi now. Jiaxi is about merely 100 kilometers square, but there are around 200 hot spring hotels in Jiaxi, which cause Jiaxi have the top hotel density in Taiwan. Too many hotels in Jiaxi cause many problems. In environmental level, the first thing is hotels compress the whole living place in Jiaxi, which causes it too crowded. The second, hotels are built for tourists, so the more hotels means more tourists will come to Jiaoxi and they will leave a lot of garbage. The third problem is waste gas. People come to Jiaoxi need vehicles, so there will be many buses and cars be there, and they will produce many waste gas. The last one is water contamination. Hot spring hotels will do harm to quality of local water. So, to local people, what's the bad effect? The first one is rapid change of urban landscape due to the rapid economic development. People in Jiaoxi may not get used to it. The second problem is too many hotels, too many tourists, and too many foreigners will seriously compress local people's quality of life. And the last thing is, health in Jiaoxi are more and more expensive now due to the economic development. Many businessmen are doing real estate speculation, so local people won't afford the house price in the future. In sum up, economic development is important. We all know this, while our environment is important too. So we must figure out some ways to settle this problem. I think the best solution is that we should let the money made by tourism be fed back to environment, doing some eco-friendly constructions. And this is the end of my part. I'll hand it over to Lily. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lily. As we know, Jiaoxi Hot Spring is rich in marinas and is very rare in Taiwan. And it is sodium bicarbonate that is not odorless and clear. And the temperature is around 58 degrees. However, recently, there are many research show that the water there is over-extracted. And in this case, because too low temperature of water and low water level. Now I'm going to show you some data. And this is one of open hole in Jiaoxi. We can see that we can see the situation from 2009 to 2012. The water level is around 16 meters, and the depth of penetrated according to rainy seasons. You may think the level gets lower and lower year by year since you glimpse this graph. But actually, read it carefully. You will find out that the average of each year doesn't have big difference. And this is the temperature of hot spring from 2009 to 2012. In generally, the temperature constant except April to May in 2011, and it extremely crashed. In the winter of 2012, and there is a few ups and downs. Although, in my opinion, although the temperature gets lower, I think the water in Jiaoxi is extremely. I think the water in Jiaoxi extracted is necessary for economic development, and this situation is also within the range of acceptable. And this is my opinion. Let's turn to Charlie.
Okay, from the information beginning, we know that the average water in Jiaoxi now is descending to around 30 degrees. And I think you will be curious of what's the normal temperature in Jiaoxi. And this is a map. As you can see, the hottest hot spring water in Jiaoxi actually is 65 degrees. And even the lowest hot spring water in Jiaoxi should be 40 degrees. And now it's dramatically dropped down to around 30 degrees. And what caused this situation? This picture seems really complicated, but actually it's super easy. Imagine that you are drinking Zhenju Naicha, and you should suck more tea to get more pearl, right? And that's the same thing happened in Jiaoxi. They draft spring water for the visitor, and there are more and more visitors, so they have to draft water deeper and deeper. And now something happened. The cold water flew into the hot spring water, and then the temperature dropped down. This is the reason why the hot spring water in Jiaoxi won't be hot anymore. And now in Jiaoxi, they try to control the supply of the hot spring water, but actually it won't fix the main problem. Is Jiaoxi need this, and the people who live in Jiaoxi need this? Let's come to our conclusion.
So the conclusion is our environment is precious. But does this mean that we should give up the opportunity to make money? Absolutely not. We should keep ecology and economic imbalance and makes double wins. This is the end of our presentation, and thank you for your listening.